Introduction. Net worth. Johnson Arthur Sakaja, born February 2, 1985, is the fourth governor of Nairobi City County, a high-profile young politician who rose from student leadership into national office. Public estimates of his net worth vary widely. Local online profiles and recent estimations place Sakaja's net worth in the hundreds of millions of Kenyan shillings. Commonly cited figures range around Ks 500 million, 900 million, roughly 3.5 to 7.0 million US dollars, depending on the source and what assets are counted. These numbers are largely speculative and blend declared assets, business interests, and market valuations in media summaries. Early life, parents, siblings, education background. Johnson Sakaja was born in the Parklands area of Nairobi on February 2, 1985, and is frequently described as the last born of 3 children. He comes from a family with roots linked to the Kalenjin community, Sabayot subgroup, and grew up in urban Nairobi, formative years that exposed him early to multi-ethnic city politics and grassroots organizing. Schooling. Sakaja's school history often cited Nairobi primary and secondary institutions where he became active in student leadership. He later joined Team University, Uganda, for higher studies and has been associated with claims of studying actuarial science at the University of Nairobi, a claim that later attracted public scrutiny. His student leadership days, including chairing his university's student body, are widely credited with launching his political trajectory. Personal life. Wives, kids, religion, other works. Sakaja is married to Alice Kwamboka Sakaja. The couple are public about family life and have children together. He is a practicing Christian. His public persona blends faith, family, and politics. Outside elective office, he has been involved in youth mentorship, community programs, and some private business interests that media outlets list when discussing his wealth and lifestyle. Professional career. Sakaja's rise was rapid and strategic. He first entered national politics as a nominated member of parliament, 2013 to 2017, after active roles in youth and party structures. In 2017, he was elected senator for Nairobi City County, where he chaired youth caucuses and worked on devolution and county oversight matters. In the 2022 elections, he ran on a United Democratic Alliance (UDA) ticket and was elected governor of Nairobi, taking office on August 25, 2022. As governor, his administration has prioritized infrastructure, roads and drainage, waste management reforms, revenue enhancement, and investor engagement, though implementation and outcomes have been contested by opponents and civil society. Sakaja's political life has not been without controversy. He has faced repeated legal and media challenges over his academic credentials, campaign conduct, and procurement decisions. At the same time, he is seen by supporters as a youthful technocrat who modernized the county's revenue systems and pushed for visible service delivery projects. House tour and car collection. Sakaja's lifestyle has drawn attention. During his time in public office, he has been linked with a modest but notable fleet of vehicles. Earlier media photo essays cataloged several SUVs and luxury models, including a Lexus and Range Rover among others, used for official and personal movements. As governor, he publicly rejected the idea of moving into a grand official mansion or immediately acquiring a lavish vehicle fleet, saying he preferred resources directed to city services, though reports and photographs still place him in high-end security vehicles when on official duties. Regarding residences, Sakaja maintains a Nairobi urban home. Parklands/Karen area references appear in media pieces, and his official governor's residence/office arrangements are those provided by the county when needed. Local reporting sometimes highlights the contrast between public expectations of modesty and the trappings that come with office. College career. Sakaja's university narrative is one of both leadership and controversy. He served prominently in student union leadership at Team University and has been described as a formation ground for his political skills. However, his academic record drew heightened public and regulatory scrutiny in 2022. The Commission for University Education, CUE, and other institutions reviewed claims around his University of Nairobi and Team University qualifications, and the matter was litigated in Kenyan courts. A high court dismissed certain petitions that sought to bar his candidacy on academic grounds in July 2022, but the education credential debate has continued to shadow his political profile. The controversy remains an important chapter in his public life. Cause of death. As of October 2025, Johnson Sakaja is alive. There are no verified reports of his death. Any cause of death entry would be entirely hypothetical. Should that change, official government notices and major Kenyan news outlets would be the first authoritative sources.